In the back.
We ready?
Yeah, ready, roll.
Man, we love Monday Night Football. Mission accomplished. Certainly we wanted to engineer victory, but we wanted to do it in a certain way. That was a hot football team, and they'd rode their run game over the last month or so. I think they had averaged 192 a game over the last 5 weeks, and so we needed to stop the run, and certainly we need to run the ball in the effort to flip that component of it, and I think that made the engineering of victory more fluid. Couple of injuries. Isaac Seumalo's got a tricep injury that's being evaluated. Nick Herbeck's got a hamstring that's being evaluated. The others are just bumps and bruises associated with play. I'd also like to recognize our Hall of Honor inductees, man, just quality black and gold Steeler men. Great to not only welcome them into that fold, but also see many of their teammates here in town supporting them. That never gets old, seeing those guys, and hopefully they had a really good weekend, man. Thankful that we were able to perform and entertain them as well. Questions?
Mike, was that as balanced the performances you had offensively, 4 consecutive touchdown possessions, running and throwing them?
Yeah, it took us a while there to get going, but you got to give a lot of credit to the Dolphins. Over that same 5-game stretch, I think they'd averaged giving up 13.2 points a game. They've been really stingy in the red area. Only about 20% of those possessions were touchdowns, and so we didn't expect it to be easy, but certainly after we got it going, we had a little bit of fluidity there.
Mike, what was the significance of bookending those touchdowns and getting the one at the end of the first?
It's always big to bookend halftime, and certainly we've had some success there in some instances, but that was big today.
Is it important, did you talk to the players about, I know you're always talking about stacking wins, but that was your first back-to-back since October?
It's that time of year. It doesn't need to be said.
Coach, your thoughts on just really how your defense did against the running game for the Dolphins?
Obviously we were at less than full strength, but everybody is, and we embrace that component of it. We believe in the strength of the pack, and a lot of guys stepped up certainly and made that a truism.
About the importance of playing well in December. Do you feel like your team's getting there?
See you next week. Keep watching.
Coach, no TJ Watt today. First of all, how's he doing? And also, how did Herbeck as well as Sawyer play in place of TJ?
Last things first, we got a lot of confidence in our edge group as a collective. And so we're not surprised when they play well. We view Herbeck as starter-like, certainly. Excited about the bright side in the future of Jack Sawyer, and so not surprised that they're able to step in and hold the standard. Also would be excited to get TJ back, and I texted with him pregame just to let him know that he was missed, and I'm sure he's excited about getting back around his teammates sooner rather than later.
Can you talk a little bit about Dylan Cook? Do you have any evaluation from what he was able to do?
I definitely thought he was above the line, but it was also our job to assist him schematically, and so both things happened. But he's another example of a guy upholding the standard, man. We've absorbed some attrition, to say the least, at that position. But he was a part of a winning effort tonight, and he's deserving of congratulations for that.
What was your thoughts on Asante Samuel Jr. Performance with that interception in the first quarter?
I'm not surprised by what I see from that young man. That's why we were so excited to get him. We did our draft evals on him when he came out, and really liked him when he came out of Tallahassee. He's a global starter, and so we're appreciative of his efforts, but certainly not surprised by it.
Mike, how about the spark the game gave you guys offensively tonight?
When things are less than ideal, that's what we've come to expect from him. Jalen missed Dublin, for example, and he played big out there. He brings that energy, man. He's a football player, and we're thankful to have him on our team.
Mike, when Minka went down, you and some of his former teammates went out there to show support for him. How important for you was that for him, and what went into that?
We care about him. As simple as that. We care about Minka Fitzpatrick.
Mike, did you have to change much with Warren getting sick today as far as how you distributed playing time?
We made natural, necessary adjustments based on, the tools available to us. And certainly Jalen was under the weather, but we appreciate him showing and being available and putting his hand in the pile and contributing. And we also appreciate Kenny Gainwell stepping up.
Mike, specifically with Queen, the leadership you showed, 11 tackles tonight, and his impact in this game.
You know, he's going to tell you he could have played better, and I agree with him. He and I just had a brief conversation. He's got a big week next week, man. We got to go to Detroit, and you know what they're capable of, particularly with their backs and so forth. And so stay tuned, keep watching.
You good? All right.
Thanks, guys.